He's up to 188 now. Not bad. Is it godlike? Not yet. He's only done, at that stage, he'd only done 54 trades. But again, Sean, this guy, he's an older guy. This guy, in the beginning, wasn't that good. And I had to shout at him a lot in the first 3-4 phone calls. And he made some errors. Because in between phone calls, you can't supervise people, right? At the end of the day, people can just do whatever they want, but you're giving them instructions. Like, do this in the next week. We're going to put this trade on, we're going to put this trade on, we're going to take this one off. This is how you put it on, this is how you take it off. Right, so you give people instructions. After his second call, he came back and he'd done something really stupid. Nothing to do with any of the instructions that I'd given him or anything we talked about on the call. He restructured a trade after trading out of it without asking me first. And he just fucked it up. And I just lost it with him and said, look, you're obviously one of these guys who's got really bad habits from before, and I'm going to have to smash them out of you. This is just so fucking dumb. Okay? And he was really upset about it because he feels like a failure. But that's good. You need to elicit an emotional response so he never forgets and he never does it again. Okay? So, he never did it again. And then he went on to absolutely kill it. So as I say, he's at 188 now. Oh, and by the way, I'm interviewing this guy on October 12th on a webinar. I'm not going to stick it on YouTube. So if you sign up for it, it's free. Everyone can go. So, as I say, quite successful guy outside trading. He's done pretty well. He's got some money. He's well capitalized. For the first time in his life, he's learned how to trade properly. Next guy, Richard. I put this in late today, actually just before you arrived, because he's here, Richard. He was at the dinner last night. I mentored him. He was on the Thailand program this year. 80 grand on a 225 account in 20 weeks. Less than 20 weeks. Yeah. So, how do we get this godlike trader status? Well, you've got to get the right information, obviously. You've got to start off with a good education and good process. But you've got to implement it, and you've got to be consistent, okay? Think about what we discussed earlier about copy trading, talking heads on CNBC and Bloomberg, paid advertising, Wall Street bets, punting around on brokerage platforms with massively wide options, prices, and spreads, okay? And YOLO trading. Do you think you can achieve godlike trader status by doing that? Obviously not, okay? If you're going to do this properly, it needs to be done to like a professional standard, okay? So, these key statistics, absolute return, 50 to 100% plus. But you've got to have those trades, those types of trades in your portfolio. The godlike trades. The hedges at the right times, the tail risk trades that you find, the pain trades to get max pain results and be on the other side of the pain. You get these big returns in your portfolio on top of the regular monthly bread and butter returns, okay? That's how you get over 100%. Win-loss rate, at least 60-40. R-score, minimum 1.5. Sharp ratio of trading options, minimum 3. And you'll probably have an average days in a trade, 20 to 25. Trade ideas, rooted in fundamentals with technical analysis and price action, efficient ROI from your trade structures like you've seen. Very, very good standard of preventative risk management and reactive risk management. You've got to be very disciplined and stick to those disciplines. Don't deviate from the path. You know, it's interesting, we see so many people come through ITPM. The moment people start deviating from the path that we teach them is when it starts to go wrong. Because that's when they stop implementing the process properly and start trying to do things that they used to do, or things that they get sucked into doing by the media, okay? As soon as they deviate from the path that we teach them, it starts to go wrong, and we tell them, go back, come back to the path. Stop doing what you're doing. And then, obviously, you have to manage the business properly. So those key statistics, you've got to manage positions to make sure you get those statistics. So when you're coming up to an options expiry at the third Friday of every month, you're planning this expiry weeks in advance.